Connor is looking to fly.
Here he is, one half of the Ascension tag team from Boston, Massachusetts. Connor.
Guys, there's nothing like a good old-fashioned tag team match.
Tag's made, and looks like it's going to be a classic double team.
A double punch, and the...
Got him with the elbow drop. Putting it all on the line.
I gotta say, I don't remember the last time I heard a more passionate crowd than the one we have here tonight. They are clearly fired up to have this pay-per-view in their arena.
That's a great example of teamwork right there.
Apollo Crews appearing uneasy here. Headed into this match, he and his partner look extremely confident. In addition to this crowd being incredibly passionate here tonight, so are our fans watching at home. In fact, it's because of them I've learned that this match is currently the #1 trend worldwide on social media.
That's pretty amazing, Cole. Just goes to show that WWE truly is a global phenomenon.
A sickening thud as his body is driven to the mat. Wow, he just slammed him with ease. Apollo Crews beginning to breathe a little heavy now. His hopes of winning this tag team match are starting to dwindle.
He needs a breather in a bad way right now. If he could just make it to his corner and make the tag.
If he doesn't somehow start to turn this thing around, you can bet he'll take a hit in next week's WWE.com power rankings.
Apollo Crews setting it up. Seems to me, guys, like we're just moments away from seeing the finisher, which could obviously put this match on ice. Caught him right in the jaw.
Ugh, what a shot.
There it is, the fall of man.
Victory is up.
He goes for the cover. The pin's broken up.
The finisher could absolutely end this match, Michael, as you were saying, but it's not a guarantee. Sometimes it takes 2 or even 3 to get the job done, and even then, it's not a sure bet. A la Randy Savage versus the Ultimate Warrior at WrestleMania 7.
That's my favorite match of all time. Randy Savage landed an amazing 5 top rope elbow drops, but was still unable to put Warrior away. And you know what? He probably could have hit him with 5 more. There was just no stopping the Warrior on that one.
Years later, I still get goosebumps when I watch a WWE pay-per-view. It takes me back to when I was a kid. My friends would come over to watch WrestleMania or SummerSlam.
This is where all it takes is one move and your opponent can gain the upper. We've got a cover. He may have discovered his favorite move. Looking around this arena tonight, there appear to be plenty of youngsters in attendance who will undoubtedly look back at this night with great fondness, much like Byron did when he watched WWE pay-per-views in his youth.
Don't sleep on the true headline of Saxton's little anecdote there, Cole. He actually said he had friends come over to his house. I think we're going to need to fact-check that one, because I'm not buying it.
Guys, we've come a long way since the first ever WWE pay-per-view, which was actually the Wrestling Classic in November of 1985. I know a lot of people usually point to WrestleMania 1 as the first WWE pay-per-view, but that was actually broadcast over closed-circuit TV, not pay-per-view.
The repetition on that move is becoming deliberate at this point. Unleashing it for the second time now. Byron digging into his encyclopedic mind earlier to pull out that amazing fact of the first WWE pay-per-view. As he said, it was the Wrestling Classic, and it featured a 16-man tournament, which was ultimately won by the Junkyard Dog.
I'll give credit where credit's due. That's some impressive knowledge dropping by Saxton right there, especially considering he was like 4 years old when the Classic was held.
Here we are, guys, more than 3 decades after the WWE helped revolutionize pay-per-view television, and we're still going strong. Only now, unlike back then, the best way to catch a WWE pay-per-view is on the WWE Network.
Look at this. He's going back to an old friend with that one.
I agree with you, Michael. The best place to watch pay-per-views is on the WWE.
Oh, Connor may have.
And a flapjack.
I knew it was only a matter of time.
Man, look at this. That's right. Just keep going.
What's Connor about to make happen?
Looking for an opening for that finisher, it seems, and that's a smart move. Just hit the finisher, get the...
There it is, the fall of man. But he's got a capital. Here's the cover.
There's the elimination.
Has been eliminated.
The frequency of this move is becoming deliberate at this point, to say the least. Anytime a superstar sees an opening for their finisher, they got to take it, as Byron was saying. Elongating the match not only gives your opponent an opportunity to get back in it, but you're also... He's got the shoulders down.
Titus O'Neil setting it up. Gator style.
Well, time will tell if he can sustain this kind of effort.
Victor, this is going to be...
Victor with the STO in the corner. Wow, I'm just as surprised as you guys are.
That slam just brought this entire arena to its feet.
I can only imagine what must be going through this superstar's mind right now, knowing that the numbers game...
There it is, the fall of man.
Looks like another...
Going for the cover. Wow, I can't believe he had the energy to kick out of that.
Yeah, and Titus O'Neil is showing the heart that's made him who he is. Impressive.
Another slam here. Numbers don't lie, as Byron was mentioning earlier, and at this point, the numbers tell me this one might just be over sooner rather than later.
Stop being so negative, Cole. Yes, the numbers tell an ugly story right now, but hey, this one's not over until the final chapter has been written, and I don't think we're there yet.
What incredible impact!
At the risk of sounding like a fanboy, guys, I couldn't be more excited about this pay-per-view. I mean, from top to bottom, we have one exciting match after another.
Tag is made. Can only imagine what... Oh, my God, not this. You're absolutely right, Byron. This is without a doubt one of the most stacked pay-per-view cards we've had in recent memory. I'd say it's reminiscent of No Mercy in 2007, which featured big-time matches one night after the other.
Good call, Cole. That was an absolutely huge night, complete with a new WWE champion being crowned and amazing.
He's going for the pin.
Oh, man, Victor's in trouble.
Look out here. Wow, what a sequence.
Yeah, that was amazing.
This really has been an amazing pay-per-view up to this point, which really shouldn't surprise anybody, especially given how stacked the card is. Connor is playing to the crowd, and he should be focused on getting the W here.
Unleashing it for the second time now.
Oh, man, Titus O'Neil is busted up.
The excitement level is incredibly high, as Corey was saying, and it's been that way since well before the doors even opened. Earlier this afternoon, WWE.com cameras caught the scene as thousands of fans were outside the arena just waiting to get inside.
That really was a great video, Michael. It was like a mass of humanity just waiting for the doors to open so they can spill into their seats. I gotta say,
Look out. Victor with an STO.
looks like another check in the loss column for Titus O'Neil.
We may very well be seeing the finisher here.
Victor, this is going to be big. He hits it. Victor brings everyone to their feet.
That should do it. Oh, man, Titus O'Neil doesn't even know where he is.
How's that for ferocious? Looks like someone hit the repeat button for this move.
I'm with Corey. I suspect the finisher is on the horizon, and given how impactful that move has been as of late, I'd say there's almost no coming back from it.
You're right, Michael. It seems like that finisher has become more and more impactful with each passing week, if that's even possible.
And now he goes for it a second time.
Been a lot of great moments on pay-per-view over the years. And for me, one of my favorites was watching Kurt Angle's debut match at the 1999 Survivor Series. All my buddies and I gathered around the TV cheering on our hometown boy, Kurt Angle.
Neckbreaker! Ouch.
Back to Kurt Angle's WWE debut, we should note that he defeated Shawn Stasiak that night using his patented angle slam, and from there, the rest is history.
Speaking of history, longtime WWE fans may remember Shawn Stasiak's father, Stan Stasiak, who is famous for defeating Pedro Morales for the WWE Championship in December of 1973. Stasiak went on to hold the title for only 9 days, though it's 9 more days than most competitors will ever hold it.
No surprise that the sold-out signs went up early on this one, guys. Anytime a WWE pay-per-view rolls into town, you can bet it will be the hottest ticket around.
And it's Titus O'Neil with the reversal. Second time we're seeing this here.
Corey mentioned earlier that the sold-out signs went up fairly quickly for this one. Or as WWE Hall of Famer Gorilla Monsoon might have said, the SRO signs went out early for this one.
Oh, man, I don't know if there was an announced pairing more entertaining than Gorilla Monsoon and Bobby Heenan. True legends.
Well, time will tell if he can sustain this kind of effort.
Victor, what a big uppercut!
This one is over.
Just go for the finisher already. I don't understand the delay. The object is to win the match, isn't it? Come on, let's go.
His kick connects. Now look at this aggression in the corner. Boot right in the jaw.
As Corey continues to criticize the action in the ring, allow me to take the other side of the argument. The last thing any superstar wants to do is go for the finisher prematurely. No good can come of that.
Yeah, you really want to wait for the exact right time. If you go for it and miss, that could be the momentum shift your opponent has been waiting for.
He tackles him to the ground.
Look out, there he goes. Knocked right off his feet.
Let's call it like it is, guys. It doesn't get much bigger than this. A featured match on a major WWE pay-per-view. This is huge for these superstars.
With the knee now. Corey noted earlier just how big this is for these superstars. This is why they choose to get into this business. This is why they spend those countless hours training a match on the big stage.
And you can bet all the WWE hopefuls training in the Performance Center are watching this pay-per-view tonight, hoping it'll be them competing on a WWE pay-per-view in the very near future. I gotta say, I don't remember the last time I heard a more passionate crowd than the one we have here tonight. They are clearly fired up to have this pay-per-view in their arena.
A somewhat sinister display here by Victor.
In addition to this crowd being incredibly passionate here tonight, so are our fans watching at home. In fact, it's because of them I've learned that this match is currently the #1 trend worldwide on social media.
That's pretty amazing, Cole. It just goes to show that WWE truly is a global phenomenon.
Vicious move right there. Tag's made, and looks like it's going to be a classic double team.
A double punch, and the... Having this pay-per-view here has to be a thrill for these fans. I can tell you that when Backlash came to Washington, D.C. in 2000, which wasn't all that far from me at the time, you couldn't go anywhere without hearing somebody talking about WWE coming to town.
And just like that, this move is leading the charge.
He's got him here. He's got him. Oh! And that Backlash 2000 card that Byron brought up earlier might have been the most chaotic main event we've ever seen between The Rock and Triple H.
And in the end, it was The Rock defeating the game for the WWE Championship, despite Mr. McMahon stacking the deck against The Rock in a major way, including naming Shane McMahon as the special guest referee.
Tag made.
Guys, there's something special about competing on a WWE pay-per-view event. Sure, having a match on Raw or SmackDown is absolutely amazing, but there's nothing quite like the bright lights of a WWE pay-per-view.
Here comes Connor.
Comes up big with the reversal.
I agree with your earlier point, Michael. There's nothing like the bright lights of a WWE pay-per-view. But there's also nothing like the pressure of competing on a WWE pay-per-view. A loss here could set you back quite a bit.
Yeah, but a win, now that could be career-changing. Think about it. Picking up a win while the entire WWE Universe...
He's not going to go quietly.
No superstar worth his salt ever does.
Yeah, but his people are hoping he doesn't lose focus and stamina.
Elbow drop. Watching this match, I can't help but think how much pay-per-views have grown over the years. I mean, remember the ones back in the 1980s, which were great, don't get me wrong, but now they've really grown into such a major spectacle.
Oh, he's able to reverse it.
We may have discovered his favorite move.
He slams him down with authority. A simply devastating elbow drop. What you were saying before, Byron, was spot on. WWE pay-per-views today really take over the entire city, and people travel from all over the world just to say they were a part of a WWE pay-per-view.
Yeah, I actually met fans from 3 different countries during breakfast earlier today. All of them were here in town specifically for this WWE pay-per-view.
Oh boy, he is rolling. Oh, what a flap. Jab. That's what he was looking for, Michael.
And if you thought the first one was brutal...
You got to think about using the finisher here pretty soon, I would think. Just pick up the win.
What's Connor about to make happen?
There it is, the fall of man.
Looks like another check in the loss column for Titus O'Neil.
Victor may have just put this one to bed.
Victor is getting ready here.
Good point by Byron earlier. If there's an opening to execute the finisher, you got to take it. The last thing you want to do is let your...
There it is, the fall of man.
Looks like another...
His shoulders are down.
Victor is definitely playing...
What an incredible tag team contest. That was a hard-fought victory for those guys tonight, but I hope that young man isn't seriously hurt, and his partner's going to check on him here.
Wait a minute, look out from behind.
Oh, my God!
A steel chair across the spine.
No! Why? Why are they doing this?
Unfinished business.